Well, as you all know, the twin flame journey is about courage. And often there's a thin line between fear and courage, right? And when I say courage, it's full surrender and detachment to the journey. And in order to do that, you have to completely trust in the journey, trust in God, and trust that what is happening for a reason. And that is true courage. Courage is not about confronting or picking a fight with your DM and trying to understand, hey, why are you behaving this way? Courage is about surrender. Courage is about accepting the situation as it is and giving your divine counterpart the time and space to transcend. Courage is about letting go of your ego and letting go of your mind. Then naturally, you're going to let go of fear as well. And this is crucial for you to live a full and harmonious union with your divine counterpart. And often, there is very limited understanding on what the ego is and what the mind is, right? Because the mind is what operates us. And that's what we're conditioned to believe. But the mind is just a mere tool, because what is running the mind, if you look at it? The soul. But often we tend to, put our soul right at the back and we put our mind right in the front. And the mind is good, back in the hunter-gatherers era. It was fear that did not get people killed. So this is something that I was sharing with a client, the whole hunter-lion scenario. So there are 3 choices you can make. First, you can run away before the lion kills you, and that comes from your mind, right? Fight or flight. Or you can choose to face the lion by fighting with the lion, but there's a 50-50 chance either you may win or the lion may win. Or you can show courage and a little bit of strategy and intelligence. So what would you choose? And who are you in your twin flame situation? Are you confronting? Are you running? Or are you surrendering? So this is something to think about. And when I mean surrender, I'm not saying you're accepting defeat. I'm saying that you are able to analyze the situation. You're able to be strategic, and you're able to do what is necessary in order to survive that situation. But again, is it survivability or awareness or deep integration? So again, let's use the lion and hunter analogy, Often, you can run away from the lion, you can fight with the lion, or you can try to tame the lion. And in order to tame the lion, you have to be in a state of no fear. Because when you're in a state of no fear and when you're extremely calm, you do not trigger the animal before you. I think you know where I'm coming at. And then you can slowly analyze the situation. So it's same thing. You can run away from your DM. You can fight with your DM and chase him. Or you can show immense courage by being calm and being composed and by being in your state of being. So that is the reason why the next time, you have a little ego trip about, hey, I'm more awakened than my DM, Like I said, you can't even say awakened, because in the twin flame journey, we are constantly in a state of awakening. So there is no fixed state. Neither a wounded state, but the reason why I use the term wounded is because it is a state of stagnancy. But in order to come out of the wounded state, you can transcend into a state of awakening. But you got to accept that the state of awakening is infinite. And so is your journey with life. You can choose what to do with it. You can run away from it, you can destroy it, or you can be calm and actually face it in the most energetically vulnerable yet powerful way. So, same thing, the next time you look at your divine masculine, if he tells you, I'm not interested in you, respect it. Don't turn up or accept it, Even if it's 5 years later and he still doesn't want to see you or be with you and he's still in his runner mode, accept it. Accept the fact that perhaps you may not get into union in this lifetime. Perhaps you may get into union in this lifetime, but when you are able to accept all possibilities, then you will realize there's no fear anymore. You will realize that you're completely in flow with the divine energies, and that's when the magic happens, the full surrender happens. That's when your DM will stop feeling your anxiety and your fear that he's going to run away. And that's when you will realize, hey, there's something different about my divine feminine. Perhaps I underestimated her. I underestimated how powerful she can be. And in total surrender, there is total detachment. And like I've said in my previous video, when you are detached to everything, everything comes to you. That is how the world works. The moment you're attached to your DM, then you're going to lose him. But if you're detached to your DM, it doesn't matter whether you have him or lose him. Practice this state. But again, be calm, because anxiety is only going to create more. It's only going to create more pain and suffering in your life. So take it one step at a time and you will see a lot of changes in your journey. With that, I hope you have enjoyed today's discourse. If you have any questions, please do comment. All right then, take care and bye-bye.